Hey guys, it's Cheyenne here with Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot, which that looks funky. There we go. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are feeling well. I've been MIA for a few days. I'm going through some personal stuff, some family stuff, and yeah, I just needed to rest and to really think about things. Anyway, and but yeah, I'm back. The last readings about like the Bonnie and Clyde energy, oh my gosh, guys, the Knight of Cups, that energy was so freaking strong that I had to take a few days. You know, I was just drained after those readings. I was so drained. And but anyway, so I started doing a reading tonight, and then I got a phone call, so I had to, you know, restart. But I apologize for that. So what I've got going on here, I pulled cards for your current energy. Oh, and let me warn y'all, I do use a bell. I used it at the beginning of this reading to cleanse the space. I also use dice at the end of the reading. Both can be very loud, so I will warn you about those, okay? Or I'll try to remember. I'm usually pretty good about warning y'all about those. And another little warning, I do cuss a little, okay, guys? I do cuss a little. But yeah. Anyway, so I was pulling some energy or some cards for y'all. In your current energy, you got Wheel of Fortune reverse, 3 of Wands reverse, and 7 of Wands. It's like right now you're having to stand up and defend yourself. You are highly protected. Tell yourself that every day. Pray, meditate, you know, do what you got to do to feel highly protected, you know, because you are. Even though you have someone in your energy who's a bully, could be several, and they're trying to block your path. They're trying to block your good your good karma, you know, your dharma. It's like they're blocking your foresight. They don't want you to see what's coming to you. You know what I mean? They don't want you to see this good luck, this good fortune. Someone in your energy is trying to block those things, okay? Yeah. So your challenge right now, you know, they could be doing some kind of dark stuff to try to block you. You know, there's a lot of different like spells, jar spells, things of that nature that people could be doing to you right now to try to prevent you from seeing the truth, seeing things clearly. You know, that's your challenge right now. Here's your challenge, you know, being able to see things clearly, being able to see your wish fulfillment. You know, that's emotional, like that's right next to the 10 of Cups. Complete emotional fulfillment. It's like you're so close, you're so there. Look, there's a treasure chest, your abundance. It's like they don't want you to see this clearly. They don't want you planning things out. They don't want you moving slow and steady toward wish fulfillment. You know what I mean? They don't want you to see any of this clearly. They want you to stay here. They want you to stay trapped in your head, feeling isolated, feeling invisible. Yeah. They want you feeling down in the dumps to where you don't want to go do anything or see anybody. They want to keep you trapped, okay? But yeah, because they don't want to see you to see things clearly. They don't want you to see this brand new start, which is going to lead to wish fulfillment, you know? That's what those feel like to me. This is your challenge. Someone's got you trapped in your head to where you cannot see those things clearly. You could be trapping your own self, but to me, it's definitely somebody else doing this. Could be someone who you used to think of as a friend. Could be a third party, you know, someone who's with your person, you know. Yeah, someone's trapping you. And that's your challenge, is they don't want you to see this clearly. They want to keep, your challenge is anxiety. Your challenge is maybe them gaslighting you and keeping you stuck. You know, keeping you, playing on your empathy, playing on your emotions, trying to keep you stuck from seeing what is right in front of you. You know, what's right in front of you. That's what it feels like. All right, for the collective. And guys, thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel. I don't know if I started this one off with all that because the first video got interrupted. But yeah, thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. If y'all are new here, I'm glad that you're here. I hope you enjoy my content. I have a lot of shorts. I have a lot of videos. I do have some playlists now. Anything you need to know about me is in the description box below. There's a Linktree link there you can click on, and that will take you to all my social media accounts, okay? If you want to find me on there. I do post little short videos on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. It's the shorts that I create from these full-length videos, and so it's kind of nice to watch it in that form too, you know, instead of watching the whole hour and a half long video. You know, you can just watch little short snippets that I think people need to hear, you know. Yeah. Anyway, thank y'all so much for your likes, your comments, for sharing my content. I truly appreciate y'all. And God bless y'all. I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all are feeling good. All right, what's going on in their subconscious? Tarot my Father. That was very fast and very clear. Wow. You're fine. You know the truth. You see things clearly, man. Yeah, even though you have someone, you know, the devil, that talks about like manipulation and stuff. I think that's if it's in reverse. Let's look at the bondage, materialism, ignorance. Yeah, you feel trapped. This feels like somebody is doing this. Somebody's keeping you stuck. Somebody's keeping you trapped. They could be very emotionally manipulative. They can play on your empathy. You know, they're very good at that. But it's like, at the same time, you know the truth. You see things clear. You know this is happening. It's like, you know it's happening. Even though they're doing it to you, even though they're manipulating you, gaslighting, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean, type of freaking abuse. That's all abuse, guys. But whatever it is, you see it so clearly. You know what's going on. Yeah. Because you've gained insight. You've went within. You know this brand new start's coming. And that's why you're planning it out right now. Even if it does break some hearts. Even if you're going to have to cut some heartstrings, you know. Yep, there you are. Queen of Swords. You are cutting those cords. You're having patience. Maybe waiting for an emperor. It's going to be karma. Good karma. Yeah, you've seen it. Oh my gosh, it could be a new connection. Hangman, that's Pisces energy. That's letting go and letting God, you know. Okay. Alright, what's going on in their recent past? For the collective, recent past. Ooh, you had an Empress on the side. So, the Empress, you know, she embodies all four queens of the deck. So she's very nurturing, very, she represents like fertility and creativity and beauty. In the reverse, she represents dependency, neglect, and stagnation. So in the recent past, you could have felt neglected. You could have been codependent. You know, if this is a freaking toxic relationship, like a narcissistic empath relationship, absolutely look those up. Look up Professor Sam Backman here on YouTube. Look up Dr. Ramani. Both have really great content about narcissism. But anyway, this person, whoever is still hanging around, you know, you may not even be with this person anymore. You might have already released them and let them go, but they're still in your subconscious, because that type of abuse hangs around. It sticks with you. You can't help it. It's there. They're words. And so you might have been codependent in the recent past. You might have been feeling blocked. You might have been neglected, you know? Alright, what's going on in their consciousness? Yeah, someone doesn't want an ending. That's what that feels like. Someone does not want this ending. Page of Cups, they could be love bombing you because they don't want this ending, or they don't want a death and rebirth. They don't want to change, you know. But someone who's love bombing you, you have a big decision to make. They want you to stay indecisive about this relationship. Whoever this is that's freaking manipulating you, gaslighting you, they don't want an ending to this relationship. They're love bombing you right now. Yeah, because they don't want this ending. That's what I feel about that. They don't want you to make a decision, because they know your decision is going to be to say see you bye. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But it's going to be the end of your burdens. You know, you could be feeling overburdened right now, but it's like you're walking away from all that. You want to put an ending to this because it will be the end of the burdens. You're looking down a new path. You know, Two of Wands. Yeah, dude, you're looking at the Tower going, I'm ready. I am so ready for this, because then, bam, I'll be able to go after my dreams and do what I want once I put an ending to this bullshit. Yeah, go off, start a brand new. Oh, it's going to be coming in quickly too. Look at that, the Chariot. A brand new start, fresh new start. You're going to be in that Queen of Wands energy, very fiery, very passionate. You're passionate about this. I feel like y'all are not. Y'all are, it feels real strong that, you know, they don't want this ending. It's like you're done with the manipulation. You're done feeling like this. That's your challenge, because they are still somehow either in your mind, in your subconscious, their voice, or they're still in your energy. And they are very good at their manipulation. They can keep you in this mindset. I don't know how. You know, nobody does. That is all so confusing. I mean, if you've been through it, you know what I mean? Like, how do they do it? That's something you'll never figure out. I promise y'all that. I don't know. You might be able to figure it out. Let's hope we can all figure out that. But I don't think we will, because we're empaths and we don't think in an evil way like that. We just can't. An empath cannot think in an evil way. That's my own opinion, guys. I don't know. But me personally, I can't. You know, I don't like to hurt people. You know what I mean? Near future. You're having patience. That's good. You're patiently manifesting. Yes. Oh, the Tower could have happened. We'll find out. Okay, so you're being patient about maybe making this decision. Yeah, you're still weighing out the pros and cons. You could be trying to figure out a way to sneak away. You could be trying to find, you know, it's like, you know, that's how you're going to have to get away, is you're going to have to sneak. You're still balancing it all out, weighing all out, you know, really planning, really preparing for this exit. That's what that looks like. Looks like the exit's going to be with this King of Swords, who does nothing but cause conflict. Yeah, because he's a freaking devil. He's constantly trying to create conflict in your mind, you know, in your relationships and everything. That's a true narc. But it's like, you're planning it out. You're planning and preparing. You know it's going to be maybe a painful decision that you're going to have to make. So you're weighing it all out. You're trying to plan and prepare for literally a way out. That's what you're doing. You're planning and preparing for this. Right now it's on the side because it's still in the works. You know what I mean? In the near future, you're still working on this. You're still working on this exit. Yeah. I'm going to put them in reverse because I know they're in reverse. Maybe not the Five of Wands, you know, but it's someone trying to create conflict with you. I feel that strong. Well, I am. I'm just going to put them in reverse, guys. Just so I know that they're not good. Yeah, see? You're manifesting. Look. Ultimate wish. Ultimate emotional fulfillment. It's like you see it. You know what's coming. You're staying hopeful. Alright. How is the collective feeling about this situation? Victorious. Hell yeah. Ooh. You could be in this King of Wands energy, but you're feeling freaking victorious. Yes, you're feeling confident. You know everything's going to go your way. You have faith in God. Yeah, oh my gosh. Look at that. King of Wands, Magician. That's Gemini, Virgo, and King of Wands is Leo, Aries, Sag. You're manifesting. You're confident too. That's awesome. Alright, for the collective, someone in their environment, how are they feeling about this situation? Thank you. Queen of Cups. So you got a Queen of Cups in your energy, okay? She says, I want to work with you. Okay, so someone in your environment wants to work with you. Or maybe they're working on something right now. Oh my, look at that. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. That's some good energy. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, someone in your environment, they're working hard on something. They're working With others, it could be someone you know from work or someone you want to work with. All right, hopes and fears for the collective. Wow. That's a lot, guys. 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're wanting to walk away from all this betrayal and deceit. You don't want any part of it. Yeah, here, look at this. Okay, these two flew out over here to the side. Yeah, you're laying down your burdens. Yes, exactly. Hopes and fears. You're hoping that you're going to be able to drop all this extra weight. You know, things that are just weighing you down. You're going to go down a new path. You know, it's a brand new start, a brand new beginning. That's what you're hoping for. Now, let me see this little chunk that came out. So you may be feeling like sad or grieved. That's fast forward movement. That's confidence and courage. That's ego. Someone could have a strong ego, and they're going to be the ones who are sad. They could be all up in their ego about your harvest, about you working hard to get, you know, to get what's yours, man. Even though you're in this battle-wounded soldier energy, you're working hard, you're moving fast. Hell yeah. Someone could be fearing that about you. That you've now got such strength. You have strength, you have courage, you're brave. You know, I'm not going to keep all of those. I am keeping those. Because that is... I feel like that. Y'all are hoping to lay down these burdens. You're hoping to, you know, make a decision about what path you want to take. And it's going to be freaking awesome. The world, man. Alright, for the collective, what's their potential outcome? Potential outcome for the collective. I was thinking I was going to fall on the floor. 6 of Swords. Hell yeah, you're moving on to calmer waters, people. The Hierophant. Yeah, you're going down the path that God has. Oh my. The Chariot. Oh, you could be going... You could be getting married, you know. Oh my, yes, you could be getting married, a brand new family that's going to be so happy. Like somebody's, you know, in the potential outcome, someone could be feeling really like woe is me, all up in their feelings about you getting this new love offer. It's going to be fulfillment, you know, like it's going to be very good, but someone's all up in there. Or maybe you could just, maybe you could be daydreaming of that. Like you're wishing and hoping for that in the near future. Your potential outcome, you could be, you know, it's like you've released all this and now you're just waiting for God to send you this new cup of love. So it could be either or, you know. You got somebody else all sad about this new love offer you've got, or you could be feeling sad, you know, because you're waiting for it to come in. But I feel like it's going to come in quickly. Reciprocated. You're going to be guarding your heart. Listen to your intuition, because there it is. Right after. You're going to have to listen to your intuition, guys, okay? God's going to let you know. Go within. Meditate, man. Yeah, because y'all are moving on to calmer waters. That's freaking awesome. Alright, let's get some energy. All right, for the collective. My kids are out there talking. Their current energy. Can we, actually, what's the overall energy of this reading? What would you like for them to know? Lighten up, guys. Lighten up, okay? It says you're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on Earth. But you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. Okay. Check in and manifest. What are these three, though? I want to see. These three came out together. Bravery, yes, we saw the Strength card. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you do not have this. But you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. Yeah, step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. So maybe there could be like two different people you need to talk to so you can see their perspective about a situation you're in. And then you're going to have to be brave and you're going to have to make that decision, you know. That's how I feel about that. And then we have check in and manifest. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier, excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. Yeah, you know, laying down the burdens, hopes and fears. It's like that's what you're going to be doing, you know. You're checking in right now. You are. We have seen the Two of Pentacles come out more than once on the bottom of the deck. It is right here, you know. So I feel like in this near future, you know, you are checking in, you know. You're checking in. Manifest. You're always manifesting whether you're aware of it or not. Manifestation is based on your thoughts, and you're being asked to manifest consciously through positive thinking so you'll attract into your life exactly what you're wanting. Yeah. Victory. You are manifesting. You're always manifesting, guys. And that is just the truth. You know it. All right. Oh, I thought my little candle had went out. Now it did, dang it. Where did I put my lighter? Darn it. Well, I thought oh, there it is. I was going to say, I know I put it up here. I just can't remember where I put it. There we go. All right, let's get some intentions. Their current energy. The Wheel reverse, Three of Wands reverse. Someone's trying to block their forward movement. They're having to be strong and stand up and defend themselves. Well, we kind of know what their intentions are, but What are the intentions for the current energy? Yes, man, I'm telling you, this is exactly what's going on. Deceit. Look at that, guys. I have ill intentions and may be planning on deceiving you. Yeah, they're blocking this because they know the good things that you've got coming in. And so someone's blocking it. You know how they're doing that? By gaslighting you. By gaslighting you. And you know about it. Subconsciously, you know who this devil is that's gaslighting you. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences and memories. I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. Yeah, they're blocking you out of greed, and the way they're blocking you is by gaslighting you. Pay attention, which I think y'all already know. It's like you're just trying to figure out how to get out of it, you know? That's what it feels like. It's like y'all are trying to figure out how to get out. How to not be deceived. How to not be gaslit. Guys, that's so hard to try to figure out. You can't figure that out. I mean, you probably can. But if you're in the situation, it's really, really, really hard. Just saying. Alright. Their challenge. Can we get some clarification for that challenge? Thank you. Sabotage. Yeah, you're freaking all... They are sabotaging you. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. Yes, and keep you in this freaking energy. Okay, guys? Undermine your efforts and place obstacles on your path. I am telling y'all, man. Thank you, dear Heavenly Father. Thank you. Someone is trying to freaking sabotage y'all. I am telling you, man. Negative. I'm hiding my true intentions and I don't actually care about your well-being. Yes. And you know that. You know that deep down they're the fucking devil. You know, they're evil. They're just gaslighting you. They're doing all this out of greed. They don't really want you to have whatever this is that's so good. They don't want you to have it. They want you to be stuck into that where you're staying up at night. Yeah. And here you are. You're staying friendly throughout this entire thing. I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. That could be your challenge, that you're so damn friendly. You're an empath, you know. And you don't want to hurt anybody, you know. So yeah, that could be, absolutely, that could be a challenge for you. Having to stay friendly to this negative person who you know is fucking sabotaging you. Did I say I cuss a little? I do. I cuss a little, guys. I'm sorry, I do drop the F-bomb, especially when we're dealing with a freaking narc. I cannot stand them. Now I delete them off my Facebook, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. Bad news. You may be going, hey, I got some bad news. I no longer want to be trapped in this shit. I've made a decision. See you, bye. I'm cutting it off. The devil. Do we need to get intentions for him? We already see what all he's doing. Yeah, he's got plans. He's got plans to brag, maybe. What an idiot. Anyway, can we get... What are this devil energies, intentions? Oh. Curious. I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. Ooh, guys, be careful. They may be trying to... Whatever you tell these people, if you tell them your hopes, your fears, they're going to use all of that against you. For your hopes, like things that you're hoping for, things you dream of, they'll future fake you. They'll be like, oh yeah, we can move there eventually. You want to live in, you know, I don't know where. You want to live in California? We'll move there eventually. It's future faking. And they use your fears against you too, you know, to keep you in that. 9 of freaking swords energy. Alright, who's this Empress in the recent past? Well, we know about y'all. You were it, and you were just neglected. You were neglected because you're dealing with a freaking psycho, it looks like. Because, you know, people can be narky, and yet they still have a heart, right? But when they don't have a heart and they gaslight you, and it's all out of like greed and sabotage, that's a freaking psycho. Look it up. Yeah, in the recent past, this Empress might have got some bad news. Unfortunately, something difficult to share with you. Or maybe they gave some bad news and it really frustrated this narky person. Or they could have been feeling frustrated. I'm irritated with what I can't control and want you to feel as badly as I do. Oh my gosh. That's when they started neglecting you. They started neglecting you in the recent past because they didn't feel like they could control you anymore. You gave them some bad news. You might have said, hey man, I'm done with this relationship. I can't do it anymore. And so they got frustrated. And so then they amped up their game. They started gaslighting even more. Really, really love bombing and future faking you. Yeah, because they have a plan. They have a mission. Their mission, the end game, is greed. They want to take everything from you. They want to take your happiness. They want to take everything. Don't allow that to happen. Be strong, okay? Be strong. And don't allow them to take your happiness. You know? Because they'll want to take everything from you. That's what narcs do. When they leave you with literally nothing. You know? That's how they want to leave you. That's their end game. Because they're so fucking greedy. Yeah, their end game is to leave you with nothing and to feeling like this. Depleted. Feeling neglected. They want you to stay feeling like that. That's why they've got you in that freaking energy right here. You know, they've got you there. They got you where they want you. In your current energy, you're feeling that way. You're feeling all up in your head about this. And that's where they want you. You've got to get out of that, okay? Try your hardest. If you need to, write notes down like this. I'm not invisible. I wrote that a long time ago, back in 2021. And I look at that every day, and I tell that to myself every day. Every day, guys. I tell myself I'm not invisible, to where I know I'm not invisible. You know, even if I feel like it, I know that I'm not. You know, that I am seen, I am heard. You know, I'll even call my mom to where that I am heard and I felt seen, you know. Thank goodness for my mom and dad. You know, thank you, God. If it wasn't for them. Anyway, up here we got Death reverse, Page of Cups reverse, and Lovers reverse. So this is someone they are very much gaslighting you. They are love bombing you. They do not want you to make this big decision to end the relationship, you know, death. And anyway, they don't want it to end. So consciously, you know about this. You know they're love bombing you. You know they don't want this to end. Wow. Yeah, they're not positive. My intentions are pure and I want only to elevate and improve your life. No, they don't. They may be faking this right now. They may be acting very positive. Love bombing. That's a form of love bombing. You know, they'll be acting very positive, like everything's great, when they know this ending's coming, you know. Laughter, gossip, date. We got those on the side. Secret and amusement. Yeah, they use all your stories to go around making fun of you. Yeah. We got bullies here, you know, 7 of Wands. Amusement. I find your stories comical and your life a source of entertainment. Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Sorry, guys, but those people are freaking idiots. They're so toxic, you know? There's something I'm holding back. Yeah, they've got a secret. That might be why they don't want this to end. You know, when this relationship ends, a secret could be exposed. You know, I don't know. They may know that someone wants to date you. Maybe that's a secret. Maybe they know that someone wants to date you. I like you and would love to get together to learn more about you. That could be part of the love bombing that they're trying to do. Trying to take you out on a date. They'll try to make you laugh because it's all part of the plan, guys. It's all part of the plan. They don't want this to end just yet because they're not ready. Maybe they don't have things lined up to where they can just take everything from you. You know, but it's like maybe they know someone wants to take you out on a date and make you laugh. I'll be a shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. You could be aware of someone who's want to take you out on a date and laugh with you. You're also aware of someone gossiping about you. Yeah, the amusement. I'm telling y'all. You'll be eager to hear this, but beware, what I say about others could easily be said about you. I don't know what's on my fingernail. Anyway, gossip. All right, in the near future, we've got this. Here he is. Here's the narc. King of Swords reverse. Creating a bunch of freaking conflict wherever he goes. That's all he does. Near future, it's like you're making plans to make this big decision. You know, you've been weighing out the pros and cons. You've been doing all of that. You know, it feels like, you know, these are all the things you're working on. It's like, this is what you're planning. This is what you're preparing for. You're planning and preparing for in the near future to make a decision. You've already weighed out the pros and cons. Now it's time to sneak away or to just get out, you know, of this situation. Can we get some clarification for the 7 of Swords sideways, 2 of Pentacles sideways, 2 of Swords sideways, and 7 of Pentacles upright? Feels like they're working on a way out. They're working on a way to get out. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh. In the near future, someone's going to be so sorry. Yeah, because you're getting great news. They're going to be unfriendly and they're going to seek revenge. Keep your guard up. We aren't friends and I may have a hostile attitude. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Yeah, be careful, guys. You may have to sneak out of this situation, especially if they're getting violent. Okay, so have people with you that you trust. People you can vent to, okay? Yeah. The weight of what happened between us still lingers. I'm not yet over our past. I'm not who you think I am. Yeah, they're not who you think they are. They're good at playing on your emotions. They're good at playing on your empathy. That's how I feel about that. And yeah, you're definitely having to plan a way out. It's mutual. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. They may think y'all are the same. They may think you're trying to do the same shit to them as they're doing to you, but you're not. That, or it could be a family member. It could absolutely be a family member. Oh, but you got great news. I have something amazing to share with you. Maybe that someone loves you. I will be a positive force in your life and only want to bring you peace and happiness. I'm hoping you won't mind helping me with something minor. Someone may need to vent, or this may be someone you're venting to. I have a lot to say about a situation and need a good listener. You know, they're going to bring great news. That's good. They could be saying, I'm sorry about something. Or this King of Swords reverse is, he is sorry. Freaking loser, man. Narc. Five of Wands, near future too. He's in reverse, so you could have left him. You could have already left, you know, in the near future, or divorced. You know, I don't know. Partnership, marriage, whatever it is. King of Swords reverse, Five of Wands reverse. Thank you. Yeah, they may be wanting to reconnect in the near future. Say no. Yeah, because they're not sorry. Look at that. All those are in reverse. They're not sorry. I feel terrible about what I did and owe you an apology. They may be trying to tell you they're sorry in the near future, but they're not, okay? Because they're desperate. I'm in a bind and don't know what to do. I may be acting irrationally. Yeah, you probably are, because you're a narc. You idiot. Plans. Seeing you is a priority for me. I want to make plans with you. They don't want to make plans with you. They're pissed. Safe space. I accept and respect you for who you are and ask only the same in return. They do not. They don't respect you. They don't. They have no regard for you, period. You know, like, they have ill intentions toward you. That's what I feel about this person. Yep, they may want to try to reconnect, but don't believe it if they say, but I'm a safe space. I have plans. I'm sorry. It's all lies. You're going to know this, I feel like. I feel like you're going to know it deep down. You're going to know it's all manipulation. Six of Wands. Can we get some intentions? What are the intentions for Six of Wands? Yeah, you're going to be victorious. You're not going to reconnect. Awesome. I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. Yeah, you're not going to reconnect, and you're going to be like, I'm so awesome. I am so strong. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. I mean, not five. Three of Pentacles. That's someone in their environment. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. Let's not take all those. Three of Pentacles. Wow, welcome to the future, man. It says, I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you are embraced and valued. It could be a new job. It could be people wanting to work with you. Our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. That's cool. That's super cool. Welcome to the future. Okay. And then we have 10 of burdens. 10 of wands, 10 of burdens. 10 of wands, 2 of wands, and the world. Hopes and fears. Collaborate. Oh. You may be fearing a meddler, okay? I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. You fear that this is going to happen. That somebody's going to try to step in and control your life. But you're going to be collaborating. It's going to be a brand new thing. We are aligned in our purposes. Let's combine forces and help each other succeed. That's what you're probably hoping for. A good collaboration of some sort. But not with this meddler. No, we don't want no meddler. Apathetic is right behind that. And there's the apathy card. All right. Potential outcome, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and 4 of Cups. For the collective. Yeah, honesty, okay. But you have someone dishonest, okay? I will withhold information from you for my own benefit. So you have someone in the near future who may be very dishonest. They may be looking for a big favor. I'm looking for significant assistance and large effort on your part. Be careful in the near future, okay? You could have someone coming in who's very dishonest and they need a big favor, okay? Okay. Let's get y'all some Kipper. The wheel in reverse. Someone's trying to block their forward movement. Can we clarify who that is? Yeah, someone wanting to block. They don't want to go to the courthouse. Yeah. They don't want things to go to the courthouse. I'm going to put those over here. It's like they don't want some kind of news to make it to the courthouse. That's what that feels like, distant horizons. Because that could be a message. That could be someone living far away. Could be in the near future, like 3 to 6 months, 3 to 6 weeks. They don't want this adjudication. Oh, I don't know why I had those up there. Anyway. In their challenge, there was a lot in their challenge. It's like someone's just pretty much wanting to keep on that Nine of Swords energy. Can we clarify that? That Nine of Swords. It's like someone's wanting to try to prevent them from seeing the truth. Ooh, that went flying away. Yeah, they don't want you to be seen in high honor. They want you to be seen like that. I'm telling you. They want you to be seen like this. So you got to get out of this energy, okay? Because if this is what they're wanting, you got to do the opposite, okay? If you're dealing with a narc, you got to do the opposite, okay? If they're wanting you to feel like this and you know they're wanting you to feel like that, you know, not high honor, then you do the opposite. You know what I mean? You put your makeup on, fix your hair, whatever it is guys do, you know, put your aftershave and stuff on, you know, like make yourself look good, smell good, feel good, you know. Don't let them sabotage you. Shit. The devil. Let me clarify that devil. Yeah, the devil's not getting great fortune. That's what he's pissed about. They're not getting the gift. Yeah, look at that. They're not getting the gift. They're not great fortune. So it's like they're not your person. They're not going to be bringing you any gifts. They're not going to get any gifts. Okay. That's what they're mad about, probably. Yeah, because they're going to be in poverty. And that's what they fucking deserve. Gaslighter. Greedy. Ooh, idiot. Who is this Empress sideways in the recent past? Recent past, Empress reverse, or Empress sideways. She's just feeling down and out, man. She's neglected. community. Should be someone in your community that you know. That could be this Empress, okay? Maybe they felt neglected by their family. They felt neglected by their community. Death reverse, Page of Cups reverse, and Lovers reverse. Sounds like someone does not. They're trying to love bomb and they're trying to prevent this ending. Trying to prevent an ending. Did y'all see that sit on my hand for a minute? That was funny. Yeah, Lovers. It's someone you're currently in a relationship with. Yeah, they don't want this relationship to end, so they're trying to love bomb you. They're going to be like, yeah, I want to take you on a date. I want to make you laugh. They're going to try to make you laugh. They're going to try to make you forget about this ending that you want. Okay? You want the divorce, maybe they don't. And it's like they're going to try to make you forget. They're going to gaslight you and shit. Courtship. Yeah, they're going to try to take you out on dates and stuff. Boy, this is toxic. Near future. We got 2 of Swords sideways, 2 of Wands sideways, and the 7 of Swords. Someone trying to sneak away. What that feels like. They're trying to sneak away from an imposter. Someone they thought they loved, you know, but then yeah, you're in despair. Near future. Who is this King of Swords reverse, 5 of Wands reverse? Ooh, they're in bad health. You making all these plans and everything and being able to sneak away, it's going to cause them to be in despair. They're going to be in bad health because none of their shit worked. Could be a mature man. 6 of Wands, victory. That's how the collective is going to be feeling about this new pathway. Oh, there's 2 cards. Message of concern. Yeah, this gaslighting person, they could be sending you a message of concern, maybe want to try to reconnect because they see you going down the path. They see, wow, they're actually doing it. They're going down the path, you know. It's funny, 14's a karmic number. It's like good karma for you. Yeah, it's got someone concerned. Okay, we got 3 of Pentacles. Welcome to the future. That's someone in your environment. Ooh-wee. Welcome to the future. It's going to be very beneficial. Whatever this is that you're going to work with this person or these people with, you know, on a project, a new, you know, like a entrepreneurship, you know, like you're starting your own little business, you know, whatever it may be, this collaboration, I feel it's going to be very, very, very victorious. There's a wealthy man. All right, we've got the World, 10 of Wands, and 2 of Wands for their hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the World. Somebody's going to be trying to stop it. Somebody don't want you getting this. Oh gosh, but this thief may be getting a permanent ending. Hopes and fears. Someone getting a permanent ending, this thief. Or maybe it's a permanent, painful, permanent ending. Like a ending to a relationship, you know? It's ending. Okay, and then in the potential outcome, we got 10 of coins of pentacles, 10 of pentacles, ace of cups, and 4 of cups. Dishonesty and big favor. Family room. Main female. So when you're getting your good shit, your 10 of pentacles, your ace of cups, you're going to have a main female who's feeling woe is me, who they could be a family member, but they're pissed. You know, they're not feeling right. They're dishonest. They may be asking you for a big favor. I wouldn't trust them, but anyway, it's my own personal opinion. Okay. Yeah. There's really a lot of y'all are, what I suggest with this reading, I suggest y'all just have a safe space. Someone you can get a therapist, someone who you're not related to, you know, who has, their opinion can't be swayed by the person you're dealing with, okay? Because the person you're dealing with, if they still talk to your family, they can sway your family's opinions, absolutely. They'll just play on their empathy, you know what I mean? I would suggest getting a therapist or someone you're not actually related to, someone you're not, you know, you could be friends with them, but they don't talk to your family, that type of thing. I would get a friend like that. A friend like that who doesn't talk to the person you're with or their family, and they don't talk to your family. Like, this person just knows you, right? And someone you can trust, you know, someone that you can, who's going to help you stay focused on what you want. You know, if you're wanting to leave this situation, which I understand why, there's a lot of gaslighting, a lot of toxic shit going on here. If you're wanting to leave, find someone who's going to help encourage that. Someone who's going to, you know, when you call them, they're like, okay, what steps are you on? How far have you gotten? Have you filed? If it's a divorce or something. Someone who's going to help you stay on track. Who knows what's best for you and wants what's best for you. Someone who is a safe space. Someone who's positive. Someone who's on your side 100%. You know what I mean? You have to have, because if it's a relationship that's been going on for a long time, you know, we did see the past card, your family may still be swayed by this person because they're a gaslighter. They're very manipulative. They're good at it. You know what I mean? And they'd be even good at playing on your family's empathy. If y'all are a family of empaths, you know, this person could absolutely play on your empathy. So just be aware of that. That's all they ever do is play games. If this isn't a narc, it's definitely someone who's probably considered a psychopath. Probably never diagnosed, because I don't think they're diagnosed very often, just like NPD, you know, narcissistic personality disorder. Very rarely are they ever diagnosed because those people don't find any fault in themselves, you know? They're like, no, I don't need to change. There's nothing wrong with me. It's like, what? There's something wrong with everybody. Hello. You know what I mean? Everybody's got problems. What the hell? Anyway. Or I don't know. That's how I know I have problems. Shit, I deal with my crap every day. Man, you got to, you know, to be a better person. You gotta work hard to not have, like, you know, to be judgy, have thoughts like that, you know. Alright. For the collective, these dice are going to be loud, guys. Just warning y'all. For the collective, can we get some words, letters, and names, initials, whatever you want to give us that can help them clarify this message today, please. And thank you. Oh my gosh, I see Baird, like Mrs. Baird's bread. Someone could be from Baird, Texas. That's funny. That's a name. That could be your last name, your surname. Baird. Mrs. Baird's bread. That's what that made me think of. That's my favorite bread. That's funny. I see KFC, like Kentucky Fried Chicken. What the hell, Cheyenne? Kentucky Fried Chicken does sound very tasty right now. I love fried chicken. It's one of my favorite things. Love it. Especially the original recipe. That's my absolute favorite. I don't like the crunchy. I see pint. You could be eating ice cream. You could be eating a whole pint of ice cream right about now. It's okay. You know, that'll probably make you feel better. I like to eat ice cream too. I eat it every night. Because it makes me happy. I like ice cream. It tastes good. DC, somebody could be into DC Comics. Or those could be someone's initials, DC. Or CD. How funny. Like a CD player. We got LLC. Someone could be starting up a business. Yeah, absolutely. Someone could be starting up a business. We got pro, P-R-O. Someone could be a pro at golfing, you know, golfing, a pro golfer, a pro, I don't know, dirt bike rider, you know, like motocross. Oh, we also got bro. Hey, bro. Bro. And we got pie. Ooh, a chocolate pie sounds so good right now. I don't like fruit pies, but I love chocolate pie. You know, that sounds so good. I'm so hungry. Rob. Hey, you got Rob. That's a name. Or a good gosh, somebody. You know, we did see that thief. Came out. Someone could be wanting to rob you, steal your joy. Yeah, that's what narcs do. You know, they leave you with nothing. They leave you with no happiness. They leave you with nothing. They try to, but I don't think y'all are gonna fall into that. I don't think you're gonna play with that. We have a bee. I meant to show y'all that. Just a single little bee. But I don't feel like y'all are gonna be smarter than that, you know. Y'all are gonna see it coming. Y'all are gonna know what their plan is. And so, yeah, they're gonna be in despair. They're gonna be in bad health in the near future because you followed through with your word. You know, you ended it. Whatever it is. Relationship, job, you know, family, love, business, friend. It could be anything. These are going to be loud. I got more dice, okay? Signs, symbols, and synchronicities for the collective to help them clarify this message today. Please and thank you. Someone thinks highly of you. Always remember that God thinks highly of you. You are his baby girl or his baby boy, okay? Yeah, you're a treasure. You're going to get treasure. I truly feel that. You're going to get an abundance. is just as soon as you cut this narky person out, you cut them off, you say, I'm getting divorced, or I'm leaving, whatever it is. You're putting it in the trash. You no longer wanting any of it. Maybe throwing away a lot of people on your Facebook, friends that were friends with this person. I don't know. Make sure you take spiritual baths, okay, guys? Very important to cleanse your energy. Go outside and get grounded. Go into nature. You could like to paint. You could be painting your house. You could have to defend yourself again. Yeah, we saw that. Stand up for yourself. Defend yourself. Someone could be trying to do mirror magic on you. Or they could be mirroring you. Yeah, they do weird shit like that. Those narcs. Those psychopaths. Because see, the reason I keep saying psychopaths, they want to hurt you. Like they want to hurt you. Narcs, they're not always like that. Some of them have a heart and they don't want to hurt you. I don't know how to explain it. That's the weapons that they learned how to use, like gaslighting and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't think so. I'm really leaning with Professor Sam Backman on that it's I think it was him who was talking about how narcs don't gaslight. It's psychopaths who do. Because psychopaths want to hurt you. Like they have no heart. It's sad. It's really sad. Anyway, for the collective, here's some more dice. Signs, symbols. Signs, planets, and numbers that will help clarify this message today. Please and thank you. We got 6. We've got 9. Let me turn that TV up because they've got something going on. It's so loud in there. Okay, we got 6, we got 9, we got 7. We've got 4, and we got 1, and we got 12. Okay, those are your numbers. 12th house is Pisces house, which talks about past lives and secrets. We have number 9. The 9th house talks about religion and philosophy and travel. We have 7. The 7th house is Libra's house. Talks about marriage and legal affairs. 6 is Virgo's house, which talks about details and plannings. 4th house talks about home, families, the unconscious. That's Cancer's house. And 1, which is Aries' house. And it talks about physical appearance, ego, and action. As far as the signs go, we have South Node, which is Virgo. We also have 2 Virgos here, Virgo. We have Leo. We have Mercury. We have Taurus. We have Jupiter. Oh, we have 2 Jupiters. Put those over here. We have Capricorn. We did see the Devil card. That's Capricorn's card. We have Sagittarius. We have Venus. And we have Pluto. Okay. So those are your dice, guys. I hope this reading helps. I hope it resonates. I don't know. I hope that y'all aren't going through this. Good gosh. But if you are, remember this card right here. That's your current energy. You are highly protected, okay? highly protected. You've got a bubble around you because you are God's baby girl. You are God's baby boy. And he's going to make sure that you're protected because there's something big that you're going to be doing in the near future or in the future sometime. And God is protecting you right now. You had to go through all of this gaslighting, all of this manipulation, all of this bull fucking shit, guys. You had to go through it for some reason. You had to learn something. Maybe these are things that you're going to help others. You know, you're going to be able to help others see it and identify it and get out of the situation. You know, you could go on to do that. So you're going to have a lot of people bullying you. You're going to have a lot of people trying to attack you, trying to prevent you from doing this. Stand strong. You are highly protected. Write it down on a piece of paper. Put it on your mirror. Read it every day. I am highly protected. You know what I mean? Do that, okay? I hope and pray that y'all are able to get out of the situation safe and sound. You know, I'm going to be praying for whoever this is, that y'all are able to get out of the situation safe and sound, that this narky, psychopath person cannot lay a finger on you. You know, like you are that protected. They try to lay a finger on you, God zaps them. You know what I mean? So mote it be, man. Please and thank you, Lord. Do not allow anybody to place a finger on them if they have ill intentions. In your holy name, thank you. Alright guys, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I'll be back again. I'm going to try to hop on here tomorrow during the daytime and get some readings done. I've just been taking a whole heck of a lot of naps. When you're going through stuff that's real heavy, you know, like this, you make sure you take care of your body and take naps, guys, okay? It's very important. God bless y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon.